What's up, everybody? Donovan Penis at your service here with today's thought blog, video thought blog. And I wanted to talk about, I had several titles for this, had about 3 or 4 titles for this blog, but it just came down to one of my favorite retro songs. It's a song by Depeche Mode called People Are People. And that is the title of this video thought blog, People Are People. I was just thinking about that because with this week of election week, and I would usually say, election day, but because of this year and all the craziness of it, it is election week. And the filming of this video or the releasing of this video, hopefully we will know who our next president is or still will be, however the cards may fall there. But people are people. When you look at this, when you see pictures of planet Earth from a distance, you see the globe, the world turning. It's beautiful. The colors and just the flow of the earth, how different things got put together, how it just flows. It's just a beauty to it. Zoom in and you see the skies, you see the clouds. Zoom in and you see people. Beautiful people. Doesn't matter who, people are beautiful. Zoom in and we get to our differences, our matters of opinion, our race, gender, religion, economics, opinions, big time. We get to backgrounds, etc., etc. We get to the differences in who we are as a people. From a distance, it looks beautiful. Humanity, Earth, humanity, people. But like I said, you zoom in and there's the differences. And not all differences are bad. We're a very diverse group of people. We're diverse. I love diversity. That there's a mixture. It's not just all one people. It's a mixture of people because you learn different cultures and different backgrounds, and you grow that way by learning and soaking up what other people have learned and they learn from you. That's a beautiful diversity about what humanity is. But then there's another part to it. There's the divisive part, the hatred, the hatred, the false pride, the entitlement that we're supposed to be over everybody, and that's not true. When we think about our differences, do we think about love, humility, and truth? What do I mean by that? Well, do we approach each other with love? We're going to have differences. We're going to matters of opinion. We grew up different. Even if we grew up similar, there's still some differences in that. But how do you approach that with love? With the love that God calls us to, not our version of love. Because honestly, I think we're all still wandering and trying to figure out what love is, but I'm talking about love as God calls it to be, what explains it in the Bible. When we approach each other with that love, with that humility, and that truth, and I mean the truth of who we are as a person, as a people, the good, the bad, the ugly, and you still take that and see another person's point of view, try to understand where they're coming from, try to even include them in your world, or accept that they're part of the world, part of the earth you live on, part of humanity. That's a beautiful thing. But when you have hate, like I said, that false pride of I'm better than you, I'm better than anybody, and lies, that kills us as a humanity. That kills us as a people. That disunifies us. That corrupts us in so many ways. And so, thinking about this week, I just want to ask a question. Do you think about the bigger picture? The bigger picture is, who are we as a humanity? I bet no matter who is in a building, and I hate to go to this reference, but I think you understand what I mean. When 9/11 hit us, there was no black, white, hate issues. We were in we were under attack. We were trying to survive. We were trying to rescue people from buildings that were tumbling down. It was a terrible tragedy that many in New York went through, and I think it affected a lot of us, worldwide. Some even more than others, because you have family there or whatever. But I think in that moment, it wasn't an issue of our differences, our opinions. It was a difference of survival and being unified in surviving. Do we think of the bigger picture with this political chaos going on? Do you think about the bigger picture? Do you think about the bigger picture with your neighbor, with your friends? You look all around, different people all around you and me. We have to get along. No matter what you got thinking going on in your mind, what crazy stuff you got your neighbor might have going on in their mind, would you help them out in a crisis? Would you help them out even if they were your enemy? There's a lot of things in this world that are beautiful. It's great to look at. Where I'm at right now, I'm at a park and I'm looking at the trees and the leaves on the ground. Just as I see beauty, I see destruction within us as humanity. And we have to look at the big picture and practice love and humility. That's my sorry. That's My thought for today is just that, people are people, and even though people are people, um, we have to think of the bigger picture of how we can be great as a humanity. Um, when we, like I said, get in the entitlement and hate and lies, and not practice truth, love, and humility, we kill ourselves as a human race. We do. We hurt ourselves today and for future generations. So I want you to think about that. Yeah, people are people, but we can be a better people. The things that, unfortunately, I've heard on the news this week. Um, I am originally from Detroit, and just hearing things that have gone on there um, in the D, about voting, about, you know, your voice being heard and people trying to stop that. It's just ignorance to me. I mean, it's just, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Um, if we are to go on, uh, if we are to last long, we need to, practice the values of love, humility, and truth, with each other. Um, we can disagree, we can have difference of opinion, but we still have to get along as a people. Um, in the song by Depeche Mode, I hope I don't get in trouble here, but I love the lyrics. The chorus goes, "I can't understand what makes a man hate another man. Help me understand." And people are people. Why should it be? You and I should get along so awfully. Uh, and you listen to the lyrics of that song, it talks about us as humanity and how we can, we have the ability to hate or love each other. We do have differences. We are different people. But when you zoom out and look at us as a whole, as humanity, we have a chance to be beautiful and treat each other that way. So that's my thought for today, guys. Sorry, it kind of went long. People are people, and we need to treat each other with a respect, with love, with humility, um, with a kindness. We need to treat each other good, not bad, not hateful. It's such a waste of time and energy, and we can do better than that. But guys, I hope you like today's message, today's thought. Sorry, I'm kind of like in deep reflection here, but people are people, and we have a chance to love or hate, um, fight or be peaceful. Uh, we have choices as people to improve humanity. So please, let's do that. Moving forward, let's do that. Um, every day we're given life by the Creator, to just treat each other with respect. Um, Donovan PNS, and I'm out. Peace.